All right, this video is requested and somebody wanted to see what I do for my hair, and I'm afraid that it might disappoint because this is a very boring video and I think a lot of people might even think it's gross because I never wash my hair. All right, so I don't wash my hair ever. Okay, haven't washed my hair not even once in 6 years, and prior to that I was only washing it a couple of times a year because I used to put henna on my hair, and I would do that like 2 times a year. That was about it. And even in my 20s and 30s, I wasn't washing my hair that much. And yes, I have oily hair. I still have oily hair, but it doesn't bother me. And I get compliments all the time and my hair looks good. So there's no reason to wash it. Now, people think that if you don't wash your hair smells. Mine doesn't. People think if you don't wash your scalp and scrub it, that it's dry and flaky. Mine isn't. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe it's my diet. Maybe it's because, I don't know. But I don't. I don't have a flaky scalp. I don't have an itchy scalp. Nothing. It's totally good. All right. So this is just me. I use a wide tooth comb, and this is wood, and I absolutely love it. I will make sure I leave a link. My favorite comb in the world. I have a couple of them as a backup. And I just comb my hair out every day, every morning, to get rid of the tangles from sleeping. And I like to, just kind of comb my scalp a little bit, kind of like a gua sha. That's like scalp gua sha, where you just kind of really get the scalp kind of invigorated. So I will do that. And make sure there's no tangles. And prior to me going through menopause, and I've been through menopause a long time, I'm way past that now, but I was getting quite a bit of hair fallout. It was more than my typical, like when I was younger. And I started taking iodine a couple of years ago, and that significant hair fall, literally, well, I feel like it was significant. You got to remember my hair is super long, so it seems like a lot of hair to me, but this was more than what it normally was when I was younger. So I started taking iodine and the excessive hair fallout just stopped. And now I'm back to just a tiny amount of hair fallout, like literally just the amount of hair that I pull out of my comb or my brush after I use it is very minimal. So the iodine has been game-changing for me, absolutely game-changing. And I will take this brush sometimes and I will do my bangs with it, and it just like lightens my bangs up, and it makes them just, I don't know, it just like poofs them and just kind of fluffs them a little bit. I really love this wet dry brush, and I will also do my hair with this sometimes as well. Not always though, but I will. I do love this brush. I really love it. And I will especially do like this middle part of my head right here. I will definitely brush this part because that part tends to hang a little flat. And this is the brush that I use that has the boar bristles in it. And I use this every couple of weeks, and I have to do this in sections. And I will do each section of hair a couple of times on each side. So I'll go like 4 passes on each little bit of hair just to move the oil down the hair shaft, okay? And this keeps my hair looking and feeling beautiful. Now, yes, can I feel a little bit of oil on my hair? Yeah, but if I didn't wear my hair long, and if it were shorter, I don't know what my hair would be like if I didn't wash it. I've had long hair a long time. I've had all different styles hair though. I've had super, super short hair. For a long time I would grow it long, and then I would cut it shorter and grow it long and cut it shorter and grow it long. But for the last, I don't know how many years, it's just been long. I just leave it long now. That's how I prefer it. So that's what I do for my hair. And I know it's super boring, but that's what I do. It works for me. And I usually just pull it back like this. This is usually how I wear my hair on the day-to-day. And I try to use things that don't rip my hair out. I try to use clips that are more gentle on my hair. I actually have to cut my bangs. They're getting way too long. But yeah. So even though my hair feels a little greasy, it doesn't look greasy. And again, my kids would tell me, because my kids are honest. I ask them all the time. They tell me my hair looks great. And I get compliments all the time from people, all the time. So no, my hair doesn't look gross. Again, everybody's different. Everybody's got to find what works for them. I just can't be bothered doing any of that stuff. Not to mention shampoos are disgusting. Even the natural ones are disgusting. And I just don't want to be using them. And I don't want to be putting those things on my scalp. And even though they might, you know, take the oil out of my hair and all of that, I just cannot stand doing it. And again, I don't like the idea of those chemicals getting on my scalp and stuff too. And soap is drying, you know, no matter what, it's drying. It's just, you know, I mean, they can say it's pH balanced and all that stuff, but I'm not a fan. And, you know, then you just have to smear conditioners back on your hair. I just let my own sebum, my own oil do what it needs to do. But that's what I do, okay? And again, I've always had oily hair. I've always had combination skin. And it's pretty much the same as I've gotten older. I can't say that I've really noticed much of a difference. But that's what I do for my hair. Okay, I know, it's not very exciting. Signing out.